Damsels and dudes and hombres y senoritas, welcome to another hard-hitting episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast. This week I'm making my Week 9 predictions, so without further ado, let's jump into it. I want to start this video by wishing everyone out there a happy and safe Halloween. And without further ado, my 2024 National Football League Week 9 picks are as follows. Thursday night's matchup features the Houston Texans visiting the New York Jets, and I just feel like I'm done picking the Jets here, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the Houston Texans on the road. Sunday's matchups begin with the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Atlanta Falcons, and Dallas is coming off of that loss to the 49ers. It doesn't get any easier for them because Atlanta is playing pretty well, and Kirk Cousins is looking good in that Atlanta uniform. So I'll take the Dirty Birds of Atlanta at home to get this win against the visiting Cowboys. The next game features the Miami Dolphins visiting the Buffalo Bills in a classic AFC East matchup, and I will take the Buffalo Bills at home to get this important divisional win for them. The next game features the Las Vegas Raiders visiting the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals have had an ugly season thus far, but this may be just what the doctor ordered here, and a visiting Raiders team that is having some serious problems at the quarterback position. To my knowledge, as of the recording of this video, Gardner Minshew will be the starting quarterback in this game. And if that's the case, you can probably count on a fumble or a pick six or an interception. That will hurt the Raiders most definitely. So I will take the Bengals at home to get this win against the Raiders. Next game features the Los Angeles Chargers visiting the Cleveland Browns, and Cleveland looked like a completely different team in Week 8. They were actually able to score points, and they did not look anemic on offense by any stretch of the imagination. Plus, they beat a Ravens team that had been streaking, not the naked kind, but the winning kind. So with all that in mind here, I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns at home to get this win against the Chargers. The next game features the New England Patriots visiting the Tennessee Titans, and the Patriots are coming off of a win against the Jets, and Tennessee is kind of garbage, but their defense is pretty good. I kind of don't know what to make of this particular game, but I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the Patriots here, so I'll take the Pats on the road against the Titans. The next game is an NFC East clash featuring the Washington Commanders visiting the New York They Might Be Football Giants. And Washington's coming off of that end of the game win against the Bears, that Hail Mary win. Wow, what a game that was. I don't know if it'll be quite as exciting this week, but I'm leaning on the Commanders here to get this win on the road against their divisional rival. The next game, the New Orleans Saints visit the Carolina Panthers. And I can't believe that I'm making this selection here, but this is another NFC South matchup. And I don't trust the Saints to score any points without Derek Carr. I don't know if he's coming back this week or not. I haven't heard anything. So I'm going to give the nod here to the Carolina Panthers to get this win at home against the visiting Saints. The next game features the Denver Broncos visiting the Baltimore Ravens. And I know that Denver's been playing well as of late, but I'm going to give Baltimore the nod here because they are at home. So I'll take the Ravens at home against the visiting Broncos. The next game, the Jacksonville Jaguars visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. And I think Jacksonville probably could come in here and sneak a win out in Philly because they have been playing better as of late. But once again, Philadelphia is playing at home in front of their hostile home crowd. So look out for the D batteries there in Philly, Jacksonville players. And I'll take the Eagles here to fly at home. The next game features the Chicago Bears visiting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is going to be a good game. I wonder, Adam, are you going to this game? Let me know. Anyway, the Bears visit the Arizona Cardinals. And I think this is probably going to be one of those nip and tuck games. But the Cardinals have proved their mettle with these close games and winning these close games. So I'm going to take the Cardinals here at home to get this big win against the visiting Bears. The next game, the Detroit Lions visit the Green Bay Packers in an NFC North battle for first place. And I think Green Bay is a pretty decent team. I think they can play with just about everybody. I'm just not sure that they can play with the Lions because these guys are just a really, really solid team. So I'll take the Lions on the road at Green Bay. The next game is an NFC West matchup featuring the Los Angeles Rams visiting the Seattle Seahawks. And the Rams are, kind of playing better. Seattle is kind of trending downward, it seems. So I'm going to take the Los Angeles Rams on the road here at the Seattle Seahawks. The next game features the Indianapolis Colts visiting the Minnesota Vikings. And my understanding is that Joe Flacco will be starting this game for the Indianapolis Colts, which automatically I think gives them a better chance to win. But I think Minnesota is trying to get off the schneid here after starting 5-0 and losing 2 in a row or something to that effect. So I'm going to give the nod here to the Vikings because they are at home. So I'll take the Minnesota Vikings at home against the visiting Colts. And finally on Monday Night Football, Tampa visits the Kansas City Chiefs. And Kansas City is just a good deep team, and Tampa's still without 2 key receivers. Although they did play great in Week 8 against Atlanta. They really gave them a fit. But in the end, they just didn't have enough to pull off the victory. And they may play Kansas City close as well. But in the end, Kansas City's at home, and I got to give them the nod here. So I'll take the Chiefs at home on Monday Night Football. And the teams with a bye this week are the Pittsburgh Steelers and San Francisco 49ers. That's going to do it for this episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for your viewership. Please, please, please have a safe Halloween. Be safe out there. Be mindful of kids out trick-or-treating. Don't be cheap. Don't give out shitty candy. And be good to yourselves and each other. And I will talk to you all next Tuesday for my Tuesday live stream on YouTube. God bless.